hopefully. Issues. Testing. Issues. Testing. There we go. Hello, everybody. We're back with some Honkai Star Rail, and we were going to leave Penacony. First, let's check our messages. Someone looks weird. I'm weird. What do you want? I think you're perfectly fine. Good judging. Ask her where. Is it urgent? Super urgent. Let's see Grandpa's response. Sir, let's head back to Penacony. Pardon me. Go back to Reverie. Head into the thing.
The negotiation will commence at the hotel lobby. Everyone, please follow me.
Mr. Aventurine and Miss
Yes,
Topaz
is a
too. Oh, and who is that over there?
Not to Aventurine.
It's been a while, my Astral Express friends.
Excuse me.
I would also extend my sincere thanks to you, General of the Lawfu. The presence of everyone here assures that the talks will likely reach a conclusion that satisfies all sides.
Oh. Looks like everyone has come with expectations. Care to share?
Of course.
All wrong.
Topaz, if you please.
Honor.
Sure, leave it to me. In summary, it's good news. After much deliberation from the Strategic Investment Department's Council, the absolute majority of members have agreed to the following resolutions. In light of long-term considerations for interastral peace, and by authority of Pierpoint HQ, the Strategic Investment Department, on behalf of the Interastral Peace Corporation, will permanently relinquish its claim on Penacony sovereignty and offer unconditional support of the family's rebuilding efforts on Penacony.
Now that's something.
That mean Aventurine took a hit for nothing.
If that's what it takes to bring peace to the entire universe, it's a price I'll gladly pay.
Has the IPC finished sharing all its thoughts? Then it's our turn. The Guild, much like the Genius Society, has taken a keen interest in the recent calamity in Penacony. Ultimately, both parties have agreed to a comprehensive collaboration, offering technical support for the reconstruction of Penacony. The floor is yours for the finer points, Mr. Scrollum. Enlighten us, please.
Organic life's unrelenting search to understand the realm of inner spirituality is something I both admire and envy. Inorganic life has no mechanism to evoke dreams. But when my mechanical impulses are activated, my inspiration circuits will start to operate, and I will enter a state defined as imagination. Every time, within the realm of imagination, there emerges a fire from the shadows. It is warm, bright. I frequently ponder this flame might represent the essence of intelligence. A cluster of inspiration ignited by high temperatures. The future direction of the universe may well lie. Alas, they are nothing but projections of my thought system to me. Desired, but unattainable. But after learning of Penacony's accomplishments, I have come to realize that the flame is not beyond my grasp. After deliberations with my partners, we have decided to defer the progress of the Simulated Universe project, and instead assist the Intelligentsia Guild as technological consultants in the research of the Dreamscape and Memory Zone, so that these assets may be better used to serve humanity.
Not only that, we've also established contact with the Garden of Recollection through the IPC, and they've pledged their support for our research endeavors. I'm truly happy for the Dream Chasers on Penacony. The cosmos' brightest and, let's admit, dimmer intellects are now at their service.
Hooray, it's a big win for everybody.
Never mind. At the end of the day, this is a positive outcome.
No wonder everyone insisted that he be there.
It heartens me to learn that everyone is willing to put aside their differences for Penacony's plight. I trust that everyone will surely reach consensus in the upcoming negotiations. Looks like Penacony's future is decided. I'm wondering, is there anything else the crew is concerned about?
Peace is our greatest wish. Beyond that, we desire nothing else.
Well, that's good. Now that everyone's minds are at ease, I shall take my leave. You may now depart with peace of mind. The Alliance will deal with all subsequent procedures.
Sometime later.
If that's the case, it appears that we have nothing else to worry about on Penacony. Looks like it's time for us to embark on a new voyage.
Sounds good to me.
You two head back to the Express first. I'll pick up March and deal with the checkout procedure. Oh, also, Miss Black Swan, you have a matter to discuss with me, yes?
Nothing escapes your attention, Miss Navigator.
You've been with us this whole time, huh? In any case, he and I will be waiting. Let's go. Our time on
Penacony's journey ends here.
Go back to the Astral Express.
The navigation meeting is about to start. We're all waiting for you.
Please.
Looks like everyone's present. Let the navigation meeting commence then.
This a meeting to decide our next stop? How we doing this? By show of hands.
Hold your horses, cowboy.
You guys are
It's
coming
for
with us.
those to decide.
What in tarnation are you guys doing here?
Allow me to explain. Mr. Boothill and Miss Black Swan
Horse.
submitted a request to temporarily travel with the Express for their own personal reasons. As you all may know, the Astral Express never declines any passenger whose heart yearns for the distant stars. Therefore, they will be traveling with us for a while until they reach their destinations.
Whoa, the Express is going to be much livelier now. But, Miss Black Swan, you better not use your memo keeper abilities to pull any pranks.
Understood, Miss March. I promise you, you'll never see me in your room while you're taking a break.
Don't! You're all right. Now that everyone's met everyone, we can continue our navigation meeting. Firstly, Pom-Pom wishes to thank everyone. If it weren't for you all unearthing the truth about Penacony, Pom-Pom would have never known where Mikhail and the rest had gone. What they had to go through was regrettable, but I reckon they all fulfilled their wishes. And it was thanks to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Now then, we come to the crux of this navigation meeting. We must decide on the Express's next stop. Let me introduce the first choice is from Himiko, the oceanic planet of Lushaka, a planet composed entirely of water. Many aquatic races
Excuse me,
reside there.
sorry.
Of course, it's also the home planet of the venerable, nameless Mikhail. The second choice is the agate world Melustanin, suggested by Welt. It's famed as one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster, and the place where the beauty Idrilla ascended. Today, it's celebrated as a planet of undying allure. The third choice is Edostar, a planet nestled within a vast ion storm region, currently under assault by the Antimatter Legion. However, the distress signals from there have recently ceased, prompting the IPC's wish for us to check in on the situation.
The last choice, courtesy of Black Swan, is the glass belt Petravia, a massive belt of asteroids that was turned to glass by the Lord Ravager Zephyro. These days, it's apparently known to house one of the branches of the Morning Actors Troupe.
Ooh, so many
Next up, everyone will select the destination that they wish to visit, and then we'll put it to a vote.
Can't make up my mind.
If that's the case, how about we go to Edo Star first? If that planet really is in danger, then we should go help them out.
March is right. Though the fact that the distress signals have ceased means we're probably too late. But I still think we should investigate the situation then.
You and Don Hung make good points. I'll throw in a vote for Edo.
If that's the general sentiment, then we should indeed investigate.
4 votes for Edo Star. Looks like we have a winner. Then
To
this
Edo
navigation
Star.
meeting is adjourned. When it's time to make the jump, pop.
There's still some time before the jump. What should I do?
How about a chat? Over here.
Um,
Nice.
okay, so there we go.
Nice.
Go talk to Black Swan. I wanted. Here we are.
Oh, you're here. Seeing your reflection among the stars in the porthole really does seem somewhat surreal. How about it? This journey of beautiful dreams. Was it to your liking?
Seems like there are. Like there's still some loose ends, eh?
So, how about you hand that small parting gift back to me? I'm quite eager to have it back.
Give it back.
Oh? Never mind. I just stumbled upon a particularly fascinating spot in your memory. Before I explain, I would like to apologize to you. This farewell gift I gave you isn't really a compass from the memory zone, but merely an empty light cone. Remember when we entered the hotel in the dreamscape for the first time, and I procured a few trinkets from your companions? Their functions are similar. This way, I can always be attuned to your location, ready to assist immediately if you encounter any threats. But this is not its most intrinsic function. Light cones are slices of light used to encapsulate solidified phenomena. This empty light cone is the same. It can etch your memories in their most vivid form, and then allow me to admire and manipulate them, turning them into unique mementos. All the world is born from the power of mind and soul, and that power is memory. To prevent ourselves from being forgotten by the world, we must make the world remember us. Or use our memories to recreate it. Life, seemingly vast, offers but a scant collection of impactful memories. Some joyful, some sorrowful, some light, some heavy. But you are different. Memory is a reflection of the future. Within that reflection, I see your unparalleled worth. You have the power to craft memories that can captivate the world. Your memory can illuminate the universe's future path, and that memory will be as scintillating as the star clusters you see in this porthole.
Why you want to collect my
Precisely.
memories?
But do you know the deeper meaning behind it? The reason
Don't.
is simple. In this grandiose and ostentatious dream of the families, only you personally experienced the entire course.
Stop speaking riddles.
Patience, my friend. I will reveal the answer to you, but that time is not now. Turn around and take a look at your friends. Every one of them is reveling at the arrival of their next destination, all filled with hopes and expectations of their own present and future. I'm looking for an opportune time, a time when you're totally at ease. Perhaps when the night grows hazy.
What's
and
going
you're about
on?
to drift off would be the most opportune. How about one fine night?
Oh
I
boy.
will prepare the candles, aromatics, and even a cushy couch to create a cozy dreamland for you. And then I will tell you the answer in the form of a little bedtime story to lull you to sleep.
Hi! The Express is about to make the jump!
It looks like we're... Ah, that's right. As a small token of compensation for playing that little trick on you with the empty light cone, life is akin to a winding labyrinth where memories serve as our sole companions. You'll remember these words dearly, won't you? In the year 2158 of the Amber Era, the first year of the new epoch, the universe resumed its intended trajectory. The kindling of conspiracy smoldered in Penacony, the land of the dreams. Failing to erupt into a blaze, it instead flickered briefly on Klapoth's anvil, before vanishing in the blink of an eye. The dead and those fated to die remain in their eternal slumber, while the living find solace in deep sleep. All clamored in a cacophony of silence, and then went about their own ways. The cosmos emanated a vitality characteristic of a new era, all for the modest price of a brother and sister's mild grief. Babies are born as stars extinguish. The silver rail unfolds. The story of the Astral Express comes to a close, yet it also embarks anew. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
What is this? Credits? Credits. Apparently I got one of the endings. Okay, so what's gonna happen?
Countless shooting stars streak the sky tonight. If you're feeling very relaxed now, aren't you? It's time to tell you. Well, let's start with a conclusion. The crew was defeated in the battle against Sunday, Everyone in Penacony failed. But don't. Next, I'll use this empty light. There's a major flaw in the story. Are you ready for it? Do you remember everything? When the clock turned back, the Express started a warp jump, sending you to a
So I got the
strange
bad
dream.
ending.
You were bewildered back then, and then a Galaxy Ranger named Acheron showed you a way out. When you arrived at the Reverie Hotel, you met the doorman Misha and had a confrontation with Aventurine, an IPC representative. After that, you saved Firefly and explored Penacony together. During the tour, you ran into Sparkle disguised as Sampo and accidentally entered a child's dream. There, I rescued both of you from death, but Firefly didn't return to reality. She realized the truth and tried to involve you in her plan, but that resulted in an accidental death. Even more unsettling, the 2 cases of death prompted you to investigate the truth behind the sweet dream. Despite your efforts to gather information about the 2 victims, you didn't make much progress. But you did. Meanwhile, Aventurine was secretly carrying out his scheme, in which you were one of the pawns. In the midst of a fierce battle, Acheron revealed her true identity as an emanator of the Nihility and unsheathed her sword. That strike foiled Aventurine's plan and opened a passage between the sweet dream and the original memory zone. You split up with Sunday and Robin, looking for a way to... Finally, the story reached its... This marks the end of the thrill... The major flaw, which contradicts all the known information. Are you suggesting that the sleeping and shade... That's a very...
Oh, I clicked.
guess. I'll discard that incorrect answer for you. It is true that Gallagher is a history fictionologist, but he didn't lie in this matter. In addition, this is not the fatal flaw. Little Misha. Or should I call him the... He's only a
Misha.
segment of memory in a dream bubble. But, while Misha is a rather special memory zone, a life born in the memory zone could never manifest. The answer is simple.
Misha.
He is the one fatal flaw that contradicts all our still trapped. Wake up.
Right.
Sleepyhead.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2.
The dream.
This way, darling.
What's going on?
Not another one. Thank you so much, Black Swan.
Finally, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
This deja vu is strong with this scene.
I understand you must be confused, and we'll do our best to shed light on the situation. However, before that, it's essential to know that this place is the rift between dream and reality. A place reserved only for those who have awakened from Enna's dream.
Do you remember Sunday's ambitious plan? He intended to harness the power of the Stellaron, the collective will of over 100...
Unfortunately, it didn't stop.
They fall asleep on
Don't
this
think
express.
The goal of the Order was to put everyone into a deep sleep. Quite the contrary. They used the Stellaron to catalyze the leakage of Astana's Memoria into the material world, and that included a lot of Memoria from the Beyond the Sky Choir. As time came and went, the dreams eventually became indistinguishable from reality, and reality became an illusion. People think they are awake, but their spirits have long since stepped into the Temple of Order.
This is what makes Anna's dream so powerful. I believe what you experienced in the sweet dream, except for that flaw, was real. Only in this way could you reach the destination, lifting the crisis in Penacony and embarking on your next trail. If it wasn't for Acheron's plan, we might have been—
Fortunately, while the path of the Order governs all things, it can't affect the Nihility. I came to realize this when the Dream Master tried to expel me at any cost.
This is also why you felt a sense of peculiarity when traveling with her. Well, I'm not as fortunate as she is. Even if I'm a memo keeper, I was still influenced by the power of the Order and fell into hallucinations. However, thanks to your memories—
For mortals, even if they possess the great power of a path, they can't create a flawless world like— That's why there was a flaw in your dream. In other words, once you have realized the world is not real,
the flaw in your dream lies within Misha, who could have never appeared in reality. When I turned the pages of your memories, I realized that
Now Sunday has usurped the power
Oh, no way I clicked.
fire through the Charmony Festival. As Donna has thus fallen into failure, doesn't mean weakness. Only we still have a chance, though. To make it happen.
All right, please come with me.
What?
These people are...
They're the ones who accept Anna's dream and indulge in their happy illusions. We have no means to wake them up now. Not even your clockwork will do the trick. However, there are still other things we can do. Let's keep going.
Clemency? Never heard of it. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Celestial dragon.
Now's my chance.
So we got his burst, so let's use it.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Excuse me, coming through.
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's surge.
On.
Very dragon. Rise.
Really?
Stay in step.
That.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths.
Don't worry about me. I sense a storm. It's my turn. It's too late to repent.
We got his
Truth of
burst.
Life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Brother. Thing won't attack, he would just does that.
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's surge. Celestial dragon.
And escaped round 2.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try 'em all.
Sorry.
Great teamwork.
Grenades first, so let's use it.
Hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Excuse me, coming through.
Heaven's surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise.
Stop targeting him.
Step aside. I have no interest in
Yeah, his burst.
life and death.
Preparing for
Revealed
collision.
in it, this sanctuary is but a vision.
Storm.
For something savory.
Don't worry about me. I sense a storm. Your blood!
Stop it.
The time is now.
Commencing research.
I wish not to use this strength. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
So there we go.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Container. Back. So we need to great. First.
Dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Cloudberry dragon. Rise.
Guys, stop.
It's my turn. The mood is
His
set
first.
straight. Let the show begin.
Time for something savory.
Do not fret. Grace.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Do not fret. Take your position. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
All right.
The time is now. Break.
Over whip.
Inevitable.
Stop it.
Let's improvise. This sanctuary is but a vision. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise!
Excuse me, coming through.
It's my turn. The time is now. Celestial dragon. Quick!
So there we go.
The consequences are mine to bear.
How did we get? Exit. Trying to see something. There's repair it. Bubbles. In it.
This could serve you well.
Through these doors. Best.
It's all yours.
Smells. Or up by the enemy. Tearing a dream. What I'm supposed to do here. I'll fight you. Duck. You can get over there, but where's the lot? Of us. Opposite side. Clockwork. Can't be a tune. Something. That. Go. Found the way to do it.
Here we are.
Lots of ramen.
Finally, you've arrived.
Let me introduce you to Robin. She woke up from Anna's dream by her own will, and it's this tough lady who led us here with her song.
I woke up for the same reason as all of you. In the dream, I experienced something that could never occur in reality.
Are we going to lock it up in a cage? I want to see it fly freely in the sky.
Without us, this bird would be too fragile to survive on its own.
No, but...
Then let's take care of it together until it can return to the sky.
Huh?
Birds have wings because they're meant to fly. Even if they may crash on the ground one day, they shouldn't be trapped in a... Birds belong to the sky, so we should help them return there, right?
The illusion was so impossibly blissful that I realized it was just a dream. And this is our final hope. Anna's dream is founded upon the harmonious choir, namely everyone's shared wishes. It will only materialize once the aspirations of all beings in Penacony merge as one. At present, it has become impervious due to people's desire to remain slumbering within the dream. And in order to destroy it, we must make everyone in Penacony want to wake up.
Now comes the tricky part. How do we do it?
Sounds simple at all.
Humans yearning for sweet illusions borders on obsession, leading them to subconsciously resist the harsh reality. Therefore, I carefully selected a moment where he was completely unguarded, guiding him to uncover the truth himself to make him regain his consciousness. However, to wake up everyone in Penacony and get them to share the same determination, that would be nearly impossible.
Indeed. I'm afraid it's almost as difficult as resurrecting an Eon.
But we can't just stay here and do nothing.
Oh, Dan. Bill.
This is a critical moment for the whole universe. Who cares about some dumb number?
You're welcome too.
Thanks to Black Swan.
You're welcome. And thanks to the Memo Keepers in Penacony, too. I believe your partners have also awakened from their dreams.
This is the first step of our plan. With the assistance from the Garden of Recollection, those who possess a strong will, like you, will gradually awaken from the dream. These free wills are the discord that will sway Anna's dream.
However, awakening a mere handful of individuals is insignificant compared to the vast number of people immersed in the dream. We must find other ways to awaken the free will of millions of people within a short period of time.
If breaking through from the inside proves challenging, we can seek assistance from the outside. We've long been aware of a potential solution. Asdana is a galaxy known for its abundant memoria and the remarkable phenomenon known as synesthesia dreamscape. When people first enter this place, they often find themselves and others sharing a collective dream. At this very moment, there is only one dream encompassing the entire Asdana system.
So, you mean, if we can attract a large number of outsiders to this system, their free will would intertwine with this dream and shake it to its core?
However, those outsiders might also succumb to the dream and become the foundation of the Order instead. The real challenge is, how can we gather a huge number of people as determined as you within a...
Looks like the Jade Abbot is...
No need for that. Keep your once-in-a-lifetime treasure. We don't need to bother the Cienjo Alliance for such a tiny request. You want thousands of people with unwavering free will? See, just leave it to us Galaxy Rangers.
You can gather Galaxy Rangers?
Outsiders may see Galaxy Rangers as elusive and disconnected individuals, and actually, they're right. Do you know what it is?
It's the relic I returned to you.
Exactly. Its owner must have told you that it's meaningless to anyone other than a Galaxy Ranger, and that it can only fulfill its purpose when returned to its rightful owner. Because it's a burial artifact, worthy only of a hero who has served the Galaxy Rangers with honor. When its light illuminates the universe, it means the fall of a hero. And in the direction it falls, countless meteors will streak across the sky. Those meteors are Galaxy Rangers, coming from all corners of the cosmos, driven by a shared purpose, without questioning the cause or counting the cost. Because we, the shooting stars of the hunt, only descend on the longest night. And with them comes the dawn. We've stayed silent for far too long. Now, it's time to remind all the cowards, oppressors, and villains of the universe of our presence. I'll be the one to ignite the first spark.
Once the dreamscape is swayed, I'll complete the second step. I'll fine-tune the slumbering souls with the Song of the Harmony, interrupting them with the discord of Trailblaze, and guiding them towards reality. It's true that some people are born strong, and others are born weak. If the Trailblaze is the target of heroes, then the Harmony will guarantee that the strong help the weak. Only the people of Penacony themselves can be the saviors of their homeland. Their path of happiness should be forged by themselves. While I may not be a nameless, I'm willing to instill courage in all those who need it. This includes my brother as well. And as
Your plan sounds well conceived, but still, it appears somewhat idealistic and romantic. The flaws rooted in human nature can't be eradicated overnight. Do you believe these efforts alone are enough to convince everyone to choose the right path?
I agree with you, Black Swan. That's why the most critical aspect of this plan is not to convince everyone to choose the right path, but to inspire them to save themselves.
So, you're the key in the end, I assume?
The Harmonious Choir possesses the power of an emanator. To overcome it, you'll need the same level of power. The final step in destroying the sweet dream will be my responsibility.
That's a relief to hear.
Now that our roles are assigned, let's get to our battlefields and pose a grand finale.
May I have a moment alone with you? There's one more thing I need to explain to you. This grand festival is drawing to its close. This is the starting point for the ultimate stage of our journey. Just as it marked the beginning of all the story.
We're facing, I'm prepared.
I have faith in you. However, before we depart, there is one more thing I must tell you. There's something you should know. We were able to locate you within this boundless dream and find the key to breaking free from the dream. All because of one person's unwavering dedication. Firefly. She awakened from the dream ahead of others, discovered the Express amidst the stars, and brought us valuable information about the remnants of the Order. She may have been aided by the script, and it came at a cost. As you know, Firefly is a stowaway who entered the dreamscape in a different way from ours. Without the dream pool in the hotel or assistance from the family, she can only awaken from this dream in one way. A real death. We mustn't fail her determination. I'm not implying that we must win this fight no matter what, but our resolve should match that of that courageous lady. Are you ready?
Get it over with.
Very well. Now, please close your eyes.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back. Tread carefully.
It's over with.
How long has this rain been on, Dark?
If I remember correctly, it has lasted for decades.
Time
or even
for the
centuries.
final battle.
The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. But thankfully,
Penacony.
you see, the shadows on the sea have vanished. Do you remember? He once said that the sky would clear when the regrets of the departed had faded away.
But it's...
I know.
So, why did this rain?
Because someone's regrets haven't been fulfilled. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean. And for some, they're sin-thirsters.
Sorry.
The obsessions of the Pathstriders. They emerge from the Nihility and head toward it. Leading purposeless lives. They have journeyed with me for such a long time.
Oh, so you said
Yes. This is my duty. I'm guarding the path to the abyss of the Nihility. Guiding every...
But if this is what the departed want...
I don't know. But someone once told me that when the inevitable moment came, he hoped someone would stand at his grave and place...
Even if...
Some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless. I have... Please extend your... I'll carry your wish with me and fulfill it.
Will I ever see them?
Yes. Because it was you who told me about the Express. Your 2 former companions. The expedition cut short by the swarm. Your narrow escape from death. And your encounter with the Galaxy Rangers. And Penacony. The hometown to which you could never...
Yeah. For countless times, I got rejected by the family and had to pass it by. But I knew that my companion was still there. Mikhail.
Take my hand and come with me. You'll embark on a long, long journey, shrouded in darkness. But fear not, that's the color.
Thank you.
May death be the end of guiding you back. Welcome to the horizon. This place is one of the thousands of manifestations belonging to the sleeping and shapeless. Let's bid our final farewells.
Final farewell to Alpharon.
Always distinguish between reality
Oh, sparkle.
Life is akin to a
What a
winding
swan.
labyrinth.
May your schemes
Full adventuring.
be for us.
Anna's dream.
Full of Robin.
To the imperfect tomorrow.
Gallagher.
I still remember the
Firefly.
question on the invitation letter.
Bye to Alpharon.
Why does life slumber? We don't know the answer yet. But we're about to awaken from this dream. Or perhaps such is the answer. Leave this place. Return to where you belong. And
All of
as I
us.
said, our plan is not about convincing everyone to choose the right path, but about inspiring them to save themselves. The answer is when they are in desperate situation, like a drowning individual in the deep sea. When one's body and mind bear immense pressure, agony, confusion, and despair will follow. I firmly believe that the fragility of humankind often freezes them in their tracks. But in truly desperate situations, they will strive to save themselves. And now, Penacony has enough heroes to lead them forward. It's through this inherent, self-centered instinct that people exert their utmost effort, even when they know their struggle is fruitless. As absurd as it may seem, it's their resistance. As for now, it is time to guide them, not as a savior. In this way, the rain is intensifying. Before we part ways, please allow me to ask a few final questions. So far, you have forged unbreakable bonds with numerous individuals and entities in the Sweet Dream. Might I ask if you fear severing these bonds with your own hands?
No fear. Sorry.
If there is a vast,
Get to it.
lifelike dreamland that is virtually indistinguishable from reality, a realm without death, where everyone can attain the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, living blissfully ever after, I would ask, would you wish to stay?
Never want to live in a dream.
Imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends.
Be right
family,
back.
Strangers. followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone, and every face they remember. The joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
And back. One blaze a trail without hesitation.
I'm glad. The answer itself doesn't matter. What matters is that you've made a decision. Listen, touch, and ponder. And therein lies the sensation. Cherish it, because that's what makes us exist. Such is the only answer humans can offer when facing the nihility. If the nihility represents the primal fear of life, rendering any lofty convictions insignificant under their imposing shadow, then behind this shadow, there must exist the most fervent source of light in the world. Just as every life that edges closer to death fervently approaches the end of the nihility, we must pursue that primordial light.
Now come to think that you exist in the nihility, and you watch over others, such a task is absurd and...
Nevertheless, someone had to do it. As for the meaning you mentioned, even if it's a meaningless task, I've come this far, haven't I?
Even if the future you forge may not even...
It may not belong to me, but it definitely belongs to someone.
But in that case, allow me to do something, please. Perhaps my existence will vanish in the next moment, and nobody but I believe in this universe.
For me, some things are difficult to recall. Yet there are others that I find challenging to such is memory. A creation of the past that blossoms into significance in the I remember that marks the start of my journey. The origin of the vibrant red hue in my life. And the most fervent element amidst every... That's my name. Raiden. Bozen Mori. May. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long nights,
Here we go.
You will face many setbacks and witness many tragedies. And in the end, you will only see in black and white. But please believe me, that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will appear once more. What you must do is ponder its significance. Then return to the waking world.
That's where we all find our answers.
Here we go.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
We've done enough sleeping already. Let's show them a wake-up call.
Let's play our own melody. The show begins.
Big boss fight.
I sense a storm.
Yeah, do your thing.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. I wish not to use the strength.
Big skill points. Four.
Time for something savory.
Great teamwork.
Now, we have shields. Now we have shields. For him.
How can the weak be righteous?
It's Sunday.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking.
Build skill points. Stop it. Go on.
Celestial dragon.
Skill point. Restore him.
Great teamwork.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Not fret. It's still the same law.
Him once before, so
Feel free to make your case.
don't you dare. Stop it. Oh mother God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
The time is now.
Damn,
The
do
truth
your
of
burst.
life and death revealed this sanctuary is but a vision.
Stop, please. Give me a chance. How much you gonna take?
Sense a storm. Heaven's search. Cloud-bearing dragon.
Ace first.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Time to change beyond
Broken.
recognition. Heaven's search. Celestial dragon.
Four. Four.
Don't worry about me. I'll take the
Finally
lead.
have a shield.
I think something bit me.
I wish not to
Good.
use this strength.
Stop it.
Target specimen sighted.
Skill points.
It's my turn.
Got his burst. Use it.
Let's
Oh,
play
but we
our
got
own
her
melody.
burst. That's good.
Show begin.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Not fret.
Please stop, Sunday. Hear your music. Stop it.
Clemency? Never heard of it. So noisy.
many turns are you gonna take?
I think something bit me.
Feelings.
Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Sense storm. Heaven's
Go all in.
Celestial dragon.
Restore yourself. Restore yourself. I want to hear your symphony. No. No, no, no. Fine, he has a shield on him. I want to hear your music. Stop it.
Step aside. I have a talent.
I've done Hung's Burst. Stop it.
The truth of life and
Enemies.
death.
I hate them.
Revealed this sanctuary is but a vision.
Looky there. Turns is this guy gonna take? Can't wait till he turns. Stop it.
I wish not to use the strength.
Have to do have to do this. Restore yourself. Please restore yourself.
Don't worry about me.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
That's good. I hate him.
Everyone, keep up with my tempo. It's my turn.
The broke one, yeah.
I sense a storm.
Still on. Lunace Burst. I need it.
Commence the research.
Did I give us Lunace Burst? Use it. Use it.
Still the same.
Put this down. Wait a minute.
Scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Broke him.
The time to change beyond reckoning. Heaven's Search.
14%. 7%.
I'll take the lead.
Healing. For him. For him.
Great teamwork. I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's Search.
Finish it.
Celestial dragon. Lemon Sea.
1%.
The
Got
truth of
1%.
life and death, revealed in this sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm just already. Can you stop it? Go Dan Hung. Restore him.
Great teamwork.
Not him. Dan.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Restore Dan.
Don't worry about me. It's my turn.
It's 0%. God. turns this guy to take.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Sense of storm. Heaven surge. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise. Disorderly noise. Please. Uphold the truth, and you will be protected. Not yet. Not now. All things are part of the melody.
There we go. Casual mode.
Have you broken free from the dream of order?
Here we go, second chance.
Let's show them a wake-up call.
Step aside.
Problem is, this guy takes way too many turns.
Show begin.
That's a problem I'm having.
The time is now. Noisy. Heaven
All in.
surge. Celestial dragon. Awaken
Your
dormant
damage.
scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
2%.
Heaven surge. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise. Noise.
53%. They does major damage to him.
Great teamwork.
I don't like you, Sunday.
How can the weak be righteous?
We have shield, so did not damage us.
Lemon Sea? Never heard of it.
Is shielded.
Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
Vent. I don't know why you used our burst, but I just did. So he's full health.
Don't worry about me. I'll take the lead. It's my turn.
I think something bit me.
Step aside. I have no...
6%. I haven't taken damage this battle. Oh. It hurt. 2%. 2%. Now we're taking damage. Stop it.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden
What?
moon.
Sunday? How are you?
Dragon.
Here we go. Round 2. Doing better than we did last time. Stop it. Stop it. That barely does damage to us. Go on.
Commencing research.
That was skill points though. This.
Everyone, keep up with my time.
That's from meter. Can you stop it? How many turns are you gonna take?
The time is now. Noisy.
Got that Hung's
The
burst.
truth of life and death, revealed in an abyss sanctuary, is but a vision.
He's linked to the
Disorderly noise.
Can you stop taking turns? Gee.
Time for something sweeter.
Great teamwork. take the lead. Ha.
Reverse, use it. Got her burst, so that's good.
The show begins.
To travel far away.
Kill him.
For a tough case like yours,
They are healing. I don't want to hear your music. Stop it. I don't like your music.
Indistinguishable from reality. Can it still be called an illusion?
Percent. Storm.
Don't worry about me. I sense a storm.
Good way to the
Awaken dormant scales.
broke his curse.
Delve hidden north. World clouds
Now we can start doing damage to him.
It's my turn. Heaven surge.
Come on.
Dragon.
Great. You guys stop it. Oh, hold on. Never mind.
Music.
There seems to be another kind of sound coming into the Order's symphony. Penacony's first and last disharmony. Those imprisoned in their dreams are awakening for freedom.
Disorderly noise. Robin, is that you singing?
Brother, you have heard their cries. This is not the paradise they hoped for.
Even so, they don't know where they should be heading. That's why I had to become the lone star in the sky to guide them.
Even if that star must hang in a perpetual night of solitude.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden north. World clouds dragon. Times have changed beyond recognition. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
Done.
Never
Done.
heard of it.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
Everyone, keep up with my tempo. I wish not to use this dragon. Heaven surge. Dragon. Rise.
If we had never
Over.
experienced
Over.
solitude, how could we have embarked on different paths? Now, our final talk has concluded. All the work of creation has been completed. The inevitable day has arrived. The embryo of philosophy will reshape for us all of reality. If your paradise can save more people, sever my path with your hands.
Step aside. I have
It's
no
in there
interest in
around.
stirring conflict.
May I honor you?
Target specimen sighted.
Insolent.
Let's play our own melody. The show begins.
Brain.
I swear.
And it's
Have a noble soul. Don't be shackled by the past.
I command you to heed my summons. Insolent.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge.
It was not you who created all things. It was humanity that created you. Divine being and the foundation of our paradise.
vulnerable now.
Heaven surge. It's too late to repent. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary,
Your thing.
is but a vision. I'll take the lead.
The weakness of humanity cannot be redeemed by others.
Commence research.
17 damage though.
Heaven surge. Dragon. Rise. Step aside. I have no interest in human scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. I wish not to use the strength. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
5%, 5%, 4%.
Lemon seed? Never heard of it.
Oops. And espresso. And then of this again.
Even if the future is full of pain, we won't escape from it.
And he's done.
So, why does life slumber?
Because someday we will wake from our dreams.
The night is still too short.
Brother, the dream is over.
In the
Incredible.
first year of the AE 2158, a fiery conspiracy erupted in the land of the dreams, but soon faded in chaos and destruction. Whispers carried the tale of those fateful 48 system hours, when a sun teetered on the precipice of collapse. A paradise stood on the brink of destruction, and a world was poised to surrender to its new master. Amidst it all, a body decayed, a pack of vultures gathered, and a brother and sister were doomed for long separation. And so, an eon succumbed to slumber once more. Some celebrated this fall, while others mourned. Among the insignificant witnesses, mere specks in the vast tapestry of the universe. It was said that this time, the Eon met their demise with dignity. As the cosmos bathed in the radiance of a pure dawn, a tempestuous storm brewed on the horizon. The chant of "All for the Amber Lord" grew ever louder. Yet, no matter how one contemplates it, time inexorably swings Klapot's colossal hammer in eternal cycles. The tale of the Astral Express reaches both its conclusion and a new beginning. Time marches forward, heralding the arrival of a new chapter in the history of trailblazing expeditions.
Brother, do you think the stars will fade away?
Where did that come all of a sudden?
Because the constellation that looks like a bird, the Torrent Eagles.
It's the Dormant Eagles. As for the question you asked, I think stars do die, but do you know, sister? No star actually belongs to the present. Even after the stars perished, their light will travel millions of light years, spanning countless years, to illuminate the night sky of another world. In our paradise, I believe there will be a star like that, shining with the same light. Its radiance will last forever, and its name...
No, not just one star.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a deal!
It's a deal, then. This is our promise.
Yeah, you bet!
And code. The credits. Valkyron. Valkyron. Credits.
It's a pleasure to hear your voice again. Congratulations. you've become the biggest winner of this festival.
Are you calling just to poke fun at me?
No. I'm just impressed. Not only did you venture alone into Penacony and discover the truth of Dreamflux Reef, but you also managed to escape with the help of that Knight of Beauty. Remember the recording you received from your Trailblaze friend? It's now the most valuable chip in this game. However, this came at a high cost. Losing a cornerstone is a hefty price to pay. Diamond just called a meeting to discuss what to do with you.
Just as I expected. So is Diamond planning to demote me? Or kick me out of the 10 Stonehearts?
Why don't you take a wild guess?
Well, alright. Then I'll guess. He's going to promote me to P46?
Alright. What will you—
Are we talking about an actual bet here? I don't want to wager anything just so that you can swindle it all in the end. But if it's just a friendly bet, I'll put on the line what I did when we first met.
Here we go.
I'll bet my life.
Interesting. But since it's Diamond's call, no one can predict. I'm on my way to Penacony.
Sounds like I'll be out of the action for a while. Finally?
Yeah. Leave everything to me and Topaz, child. Thanks to you, as soon as the Jade Stone was delivered to the family's compound, the seeds we planted have taken root. Soon, it'll be time—
Huh? Let's wrap it up for now. Looks like I've got a visitor. Oh, so many surprises today. Didn't expect a Galaxy Ranger and wanted criminal to show up here. One who managed to take out 2 IPC members under the noses of our fleet. Do you understand what—
Screw wubba boo, I just put him to sleep. Don't try to intimidate me with that nonsense. Besides, I've taken down more IPC lackeys than the residual value you squeezed. And I don't mind adding a few more zeros to my wanted poster. I have a question for you. Be honest now.
Boy, here we go.
I won't think twice about putting a bullet in your fudging head.
Go.
Tell me, where is Oswaldo Snyder?
Wake up! Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt. Are you okay? Can you hear me?
I'm dreaming.
You're not dreaming. We're in the Reverie Hotel. In the real world. The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
To Stellaron.
Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement was like, "The Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt." After all, they can't just reveal the truth about them. Now, all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so...
Here. I'm gonna be right back. Hey, I'm back. Thought to March.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
Still meet up with the others.
Go.
Firefly.
How extravagant.
Oh,
Just
Silver
like our
Wolf.
salon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no... Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one from me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them. Oh, by the way, Blade wanted you to be more careful. He didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always...
Got it. He was...
I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oatcake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Topaz.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at the atmosphere here.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Ah, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences.
Got it.
Topaz.
I tripped and fell right here. Just completely face planted.
Hard. No. They're doing. Elevator.
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh.
Ought to,
Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
hard.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all? Huh.
This must be
Didn't expect
Sparkle.
those gooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
Yeah, it must be Sparkle.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one
Thank you for that.
Still,
What
Tried
will
press
happen
it.
if you press it?
Has anybody tried pressing it?
well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one. Anyway, the family will deal with these things.
A Sparkle. And
Greetings, madame. What can I do?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by old Odie himself.
Indeed. Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. only the most prestigious. Please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its full. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival originally scheduled at the Penacony So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested...
Well, that would... Thank you for explaining matters to me.
To get this is
Oh,
Numby.
are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Numby, catch!
seen Numby.
Oh, looks delicious, huh? Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? And I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to... The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourself? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference.
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, it's similar to the power struggles within the IPC.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarillo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Remember, Our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies. Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
To him. Talking.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get
the future of Penacony.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Aston?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 amber... Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa.
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experience. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Please, go ahead.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Going public?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old... Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to... And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move, please.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a... I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to
Of course. Take your time.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but...
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express.
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless... There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Continue the topic.
After Anna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
That's Sunday.
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the Sweet Dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll... Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you. What are you talking about? It's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion. When will the Astral Express...
We'll stay a bit longer, but not...
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then... Music? Let's see... The mixed drink should be to the nameless resting in peace.
Back to parlor car. Oh, let's see.